Hi guys, welcome to today's show. This is Cook and Dine. I'm your host Neema Mungaro, and leo kuna mambo mazuri, mambo matamu, mambo speciali, mambo ya kupendeza. Karibuni sana. Last week I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, because this week the recipe is totally different. We are going all Costarian, but of course Costarian with mashed up with the Nyanza side. Woo! Snap for that. So straight on to our recipe. Today we have different ingredients. So we have mchuzi mix, we have mixture of turmeric and ginger, and we have coconut cream, we have fish, we have, this is tilapia, and then we have some tomato paste, of course our onions, our dania, and of course a little bit of salt, which we're gonna season later on. So let me just turn on my fire and straight on to our recipe. Nitaanza na vitunguu, and we can actually wait for the mafuta to just warm up nicely. So as we wait for that, guys, right now we actually are shooting. We are shooting this on Friday, so this is being aired on Saturday at 6. And of course, sometimes we will be seeing this, but do not worry, the show is still the same. It's just pre-recorded and everything is going smooth. I hope you're loving the whole scenery and the nature. I'm loving the sounds of the crickets. Hizo ni crickets ama zinaitwaje? Someone tell me. Zinaitwaje kwanza kwa Kijaka? So my onions can enter now. Yeah. Of course, mimi hupenda vitunguu. So the more, the merrier. Ama ni aje watu wangu, yes, my people. Wow, this is so nice. So we'll let that continue cooking. Now you can serve this recipe with ugali. You can have it with rice. You can have it with literally coconut. You can have it with cassava, ugali, pounded yam, whatever you prefer. But the best for me is ugali. Had some little onions which I had left out. Zote zinaingia hapa ndani zote. So wow, I like this. I love this. And because I want the seasoning to really work, I'm gonna add my turmeric and my garlic paste. Sorry, garlic garlic powder. You can either use either. If you want to use the paste, if you want to use the powder, they all work the same way. But now the paste is even better because it's more natural. So you get to even feel the juices and all that. It's looking very, very nice. Now back to my my fish. I earlier made a garlic paste. I made garlic mixture with salt. Nikaweka ginger pale to mix it up and to make sure that itaingiana vizuri. So nikai pound, then I fixed it in. Allow me to touch the fish. So as you can see, like on the head, my fish is let me show you with this one. So you can see nika slice kidogo ndo ingie ndani na kachumvi, and wow, it's smelling really, really nice. Very nice. And this is even smelling better. This is even smelling better. I wanted my onions, kutaka vitunguu zangu zive na hizo two powders, hiyo turmeric na hiyo ginger powder. You can either use the paste if you like. I had the powder, so it was easier for me to use that. Smelling very, very nice. Wow. Make sure you try this recipe, because if you do not, I do not know why you wouldn't Na ka weekendi ndo wako. We are from a long weekend last weekend. So trust me, you want to keep the weekend vibe as from last weekend, the same as this weekend. Yay. So my onions are doing very well. Pretty well. Unaiacha inaendelea tu kuivana na hiyo spices. Inaivana tu na hizo spices. Inaivana tu na hizo spices. So I know last week, the previous week we made, apparently like this since the beginning of the end of the last month and beginning of this month, we've been making a lot of vegetables. So kuna mtu alikuwa na complain sema sasa mboga kila wakati na pesa zishaingia, tengeneza samaki. Hello, there is your fish. There is your fish. Tungu zangu zimeanza kuwa brown. Because my fire is really high, I'll just keep an eye on it. So of course, I'll try ichomeke ikue black, not golden brown. Just keep on, leave it to just dry up nicely and continue releasing the juices from the onions to the spices. Ingiane tu vizuri. Wow, and I'm loving it. And as we keep on loving it, tafadhali endeni pale social media. Follow us on our social media platforms, pale YouTube, Lolwe TV Kenya, Facebook at Lolwe TV, Instagram Lolwe TV, and of course Twitter at Lolwe TV. Guys, keep your questions coming. What do you want to see next? What do you like about the show? Remember last time I told you guys we're gonna add the paste now. Just use the same. This. We don't want to waste anything. Just swap our spoon all the way. Leave this here. Wow. Now this recipe is not gonna have a lot of soup, of course. We're just gonna use the coconut cream to just even make it more thicker. And of course using tomato paste, not the fresh tomatoes. The reason is we want it to have that rich color of the redness and the turmeric mixing. It normally looks really good. Wow. Now if you have noticed sijaweka chumvi bado, it's because the mix has a little bit of salt. So I'm not going to add salt right now to avoid over seasoning the fish. So that's why I haven't put some salt. Na tunataka iive kabisa. Because remember, our fish is ready. So we want all the ingredients to be ready. So by the time tunaweka samaki ni 2 minutes and we are bouncing from the kitchen. We are having our lunch or our dinner, you know. We're gonna leave that for roughly like 1.5 minutes. And yeah, so remember I was telling you guys the other time that you can actually be part of the show. Now this is how you can be part of the show. Enda pale Facebook at Lolwe TV, andika jina lako, send us a video of yourself telling us what you like about the show, why you want to be in the show, and the recipe that you feel that you really want to share with us. And utakuja na tutakuwa na wewe hapa, tutakuwa tunachapa story tu na wewe. Wow, and it's looking even much better than expected. So now I'm gonna put our cream into this mixture. And as I've always said, don't be shy to scoop off anything remaining. Anything remaining. And we're just gonna turn that up. Then we're gonna mix it really nicely. Mix it very, very nicely. Very, very nicely. Then we're just gonna lower our fire kiasi, chini tu kidogo, iendelee tu kuiva. So we're just turning it, and as you can see, imeanza kuwa sasa moto zaidi na imeanza kuboil. So this is the point. I'm gonna just take a pinch of chuzi mix. Kiasi tu. Mimi napima na macho, but you will know definitely. So if you put enough or not. Just gonna turn that up. Turn the fire down, sorry. Na feel ni kama imeanza kustick. My hands are they still have the mix, but it's okay. Then I just drop our fish. I just wanted to guzwe na I'm just pouring the sauce huku juu ya samaki. Then now I'm going to just chop a little bit of our dania. Let's put that aside. I start with this one first. Remember, moto uko chini kabisa. And it's smelling amazing, guys. Please make sure you try this recipe at home because you'll be missing out big time. Big time. Then I've just pour that all over my fish and my coconut cream curry all around. So guys, allow me to go on break so I can clear out this whole place, and when we come back, obviously we'll be finishing up we'll be serving definitely. This will literally take 2 minutes 2.5, 2 minutes, 30 seconds to just simmer, and keep on checking on your fish, keep on turning it so that you get to make sure that it doesn't stick. Remember, choosing mixes usually make it stick. So guys, keep it locked on Lolwe TV, and make sure you follow our social media platforms. Pale YouTube Anitaimba same song every day. YouTube Lolwe TV Kenya, Instagram Lolwe TV, Twitter Lolwe TV, and of course Facebook Lolwe TV. Keep it locked. This is Cook and Dine. Remember I said keep on turning your fish so that isikuwe ina stick, na pia unapata samaki anapata rojo anapata kuingia kwa samaki ndani vizuri, and voila guys. So najua kuna ule anataka supu. Pole sana kwa leo, yetu si ya supu. Yetu si ya supu leo. It's just for, we just want it to be this thick, you know. Just turn it nicely. And wow, I like the outcome. Then just let it simmer just a little bit. Hi guys, welcome back to Cook and Dine. I'm your host Nema Mungaro. If you missed the first bit, pole sana. As you can see, our fish is doing very well. I'm gonna turn off the fire, and of course we're gonna serve, guys. We're gonna serve. So it is time to show you what we have made together, all of us together right here. And wow, naogopa this is where you just have to be careful. Yes, and this is the part that I want. Just gonna shift it really nicely, and I'm gonna use this to scoop it out really good. Because the rojo is like everywhere, I have to be really extra careful. So nimeka hiyo kando. Yes. Look at that. Woo. And of course, rojo lazima limwaike. You can have that, as I said earlier. You can have it with ugali. You can have it with rice, and of course, if you want to make it with rice, you'll make sure that your rojo is even more. Of course, it's more. This is a serving of literally two dudes. Watu wenye nakula vizuri. 2 guys can finish this in one sitting, and yo. I was nervous, but this is it, guys. That is samaki wetu ameiva, amengara. Si amengara. She looks really nicely dressed. Wow. Guys, you have to try this recipe. If you do not try this recipe, of course you can come to the show and try your own recipe right here at Lolwe TV. Enda pale YouTube channel, chukua clip hiyo unapenda, labda kuna ile ulikuwa umechukua ni favorite yako. Take it, share it with us pale kwa posting, itakuwa kuna hii picha, share it there. Also share a video of yourself telling us why you like the show and the things that you like about the show and which recipe you want to show us, since you haven't tried this one. And we'll definitely have to try this recipe together, and of course your recipe together. And guys, this has been amazing, and ningependa tu niite jamaa kuje aonje, lakini nitamuita next week. For now, I'm sure you guys know him. He stood us up the other time. So until he comes and apologizes to us, today is not gonna taste. But it has been real, it has been nice, it has been awesome. Keep it locked on Lolwe TV because there are many amazing shows to come, and of course more simple, direct and simple, I repeat, recipes right here at Cook and Dine. I'm your host Namungaro, and this has been good, and good night.